I was thinking about how much my perspective on life has changed as I've gotten older. There's this weird thing that happens when you hit a certain age, right? Like suddenly you have wisdom or something, but it's not about knowing everything. It's about realizing how much you don't know. And that brings us to today's topic, the 12 truths to being over 50, inspired by ancient Stoic wisdom and, just real life stories, because we're not all philosophers here. And welcome back, friend. We're talking about embracing change, valuing time, finding purpose, and all that good stuff that helps us navigate this thing called life. So grab a cup of tea, sit back, and let's get started. Okay, let's be real. Change is terrifying at any age, but when you're over 50, it feels different, right? Like you've finally figured some things out, gotten into a groove, and then bam, life throws you a curveball. It could be anything: kids moving out, career changes, health stuff. But here's the thing: change is inevitable. The Stoics knew this and they actually embraced it. Seneca, one of the OG Stoics, once said, "Every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end." Think about that for a second. Change isn't an ending. It's an opportunity for a new beginning. It's a chance to reinvent yourself, to try something new, to grow. I remember when I first started making videos online, I was terrified. I mean, putting yourself out there for the whole internet to see, it was a huge change, but it was also one of the best decisions I ever made. It pushed me out of my comfort zone, allowed me to connect with people in a whole new way, and ultimately led to some incredible experiences. So if you're facing a big change in your life, try to see it as an adventure. It might be scary, it might be challenging, but it's also an opportunity for something amazing. Remember, the only constant in life is change. Embrace it. You never know where it might lead you. Time. It's the one thing we can't make more of, no matter how hard we try. And as we get older, it seems to slip away faster and faster. Marcus Aurelius, the emperor philosopher, put it perfectly when he said, "Time is the most valuable thing a man can spend." We all have the same 24 hours in a day, but it's what we do with that time that really matters. Are we spending it on things that truly matter to us? Are we present in each moment, or are we letting life pass us by? One of the most common regrets people have later in life is not spending enough time with loved ones, not pursuing their passions, or not taking care of their health. These are the things that truly matter. So how do we make the most of our time? It's about being intentional. Start by identifying your values. What's truly important to you? Then make a conscious effort to spend your time in alignment with those values. Maybe it's spending more time with family, finally writing that book you've always dreamed of, or simply taking a few minutes each day to appreciate the beauty around you. It doesn't have to be anything grand. The key is to be present, to savor each moment, and to live each day as if it were your last, because one day it will be. We've all made mistakes. It's a part of being human, but it's what we do with those mistakes that defines us. Self-reflection is crucial, especially as we get older. It's about looking back on our lives, acknowledging our mistakes, learning from them, and using those lessons to become better versions of ourselves. Epictetus, another Stoic rock star, said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." He wasn't just talking about everyday annoyances. He was talking about the big stuff, the stuff that life throws at you that you have no control over. Think about a time when you faced a challenge, a setback, or a failure. How did you react? Did you dwell on it, blame others, or give up? Or did you use it as an opportunity to learn and grow? Self-reflection isn't about beating yourself up over past mistakes. It's about understanding why you made those choices, what you learned from them, and how you can use that knowledge to make better decisions in the future. It's about growth, about evolution, about becoming the best version of yourself. And that's a lifelong journey. Physical health. Truth number 4 for thriving after 50. You know what? I forgot to number the first 3 truths. Oops, sorry about that. See what I did? Case in point, I could edit that out, but it's late. Let's just keep going. Let's face it, our bodies change as we get older. I mean, I can't eat pizza every day anymore without consequences. And while we can't stop the aging process, we can definitely take care of ourselves and feel our best. I remember reading a story about a woman named Anika who, at 55, decided to run a marathon. A marathon! She had never been a runner before, but after her kids moved out, she found herself with more time and a desire for a new challenge. She started slow, walking a little bit each day, gradually increasing her distance and pace. A year later, she crossed that finish line, proving that it's never too late to prioritize your health. And it's not just about running marathons, it's about finding what works for you. Maybe it's yoga, hiking, swimming, or just taking a daily walk in nature. The key is to move your body, fuel it with nutritious foods, and prioritize your well-being. It's about feeling good in your own skin, having the energy to do the things you love, and living a long, healthy life. Relationships. Truth number 5 for a richer life after 50. As we get older, our relationships become even more precious. The Roman Emperor Rusticus, who was a mentor to Marcus Aurelius, had some wise words on this. Choose to be loved more for your character than for your position. For the former is a quality of yours, the latter is a circumstance. It's a good reminder that true connection comes from authenticity, from being ourselves, and from nurturing the relationships that truly matter. Life is too short for superficial connections or relationships that drain our energy. This is the time to prioritize the people who lift you up, who make you laugh, and who you can truly be yourself around. It's about making an effort to stay connected with loved ones, even if it means picking up the phone or scheduling a video chat. It's about creating memories that will last a lifetime and cherishing the moments we have with those who matter most. Financial planning. Truth number 6 for peace of mind after 50. Okay, let's talk about something that can be a bit, stressful: finances. It's no secret that financial security becomes increasingly important as we get older. We want to enjoy our retirement years without constantly worrying about money. I remember talking to a viewer, let's call him Khalil, who told me about his experience. He had always been good with his money, saving diligently and making smart investments. But it wasn't until he hit his 50s that he realized he needed a solid plan for the future. He sat down with a financial advisor, reviewed his investments, and created a budget that would allow him to live comfortably in retirement. The peace of mind he felt knowing that he was financially secure was priceless. It's not about being rich, it's about having enough to live comfortably, to pursue your passions, and to enjoy your golden years without constant financial stress. Whether you're in your 50s, 60s, or beyond, it's never too late to take control of your finances. Lifelong learning, truth number 7 for a vibrant life after 50. Learning doesn't stop after we graduate from school. In fact, I think it becomes even more important as we get older. Seneca hit the nail on the head when he said, "As long as you live, keep learning how to live." The world is constantly changing, and there's always something new to discover. Whether it's picking up a new hobby, learning a new language, or simply reading books on subjects that fascinate you, the key is to never stop expanding your mind. I've always been a bit of a history nerd, and recently I've been diving deep into the history of ancient Rome. It's fascinating to see how the Stoics lived their lives and how their wisdom is still relevant today. Lifelong learning keeps us engaged, curious, and connected to the world around us. It's about staying young at heart, embracing new experiences, and never losing that sense of wonder. Gratitude, truth number 8 for finding joy after 50. In the hustle and bustle of everyday life, it's easy to take things for granted, but practicing gratitude can be a game changer, especially as we get older. It's about shifting our focus from what we don't have to what we do have, from what's wrong to what's right. I remember talking to a viewer named Serena, who told me about her daily gratitude practice. Every morning, she writes down 3 things she's grateful for. It could be something as simple as a beautiful sunrise, a good cup of coffee, or a phone call with a loved one. She said that this simple practice has transformed her outlook on life. It's helped her focus on the positive, appreciate the small things, and cultivate a sense of contentment. Gratitude isn't about ignoring the challenges in our lives. It's about choosing to focus on the good, even when things are tough. Resilience, truth number 9 for navigating challenges after 50. Life is full of ups and downs. We all face challenges, setbacks, and disappointments. But it's our ability to bounce back from those experiences that truly defines us. Marcus Aurelius, ever the wise Stoic, said, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." Think about that for a second. What he's saying is that obstacles aren't roadblocks, they're opportunities for growth. They test our strength, our resolve, and our ability to adapt. Resilience isn't about being stoic in the sense of not feeling emotions. It's about acknowledging those emotions, processing them, and then choosing to move forward with strength and determination. It's about learning from our mistakes, adapting to change, and never giving up on ourselves. Remember, the strongest steel is forged in the hottest fire. It's the challenges we face that shape us into the people we're meant to be. Giving back. Truth number 10 for leaving a legacy after 50. As we get older, we often start to think about our legacy. What will we leave behind? What impact have we made on the world? One of the most fulfilling things we can do is give back to our communities and make a difference in the lives of others. I remember hearing a story about a man named Derek, who, after retiring from a successful career in finance, decided to volunteer at a local soup kitchen. He'd always been a kind and generous guy, but he found immense satisfaction in serving others and making a tangible difference in his community. It's not about grand gestures or donating large sums of money. It's about finding ways to use our time, skills, and resources to make a positive impact, no matter how small. Whether it's volunteering at a local charity, mentoring a young person, or simply being there for a friend in need, giving back fills our lives with meaning and purpose. It's about leaving the world a better place than we found it. Finding purpose. Truth number 11 for living authentically after 50. What is our purpose in life? It's a question that has puzzled philosophers and everyday people for centuries. And while there's no one-size-fits-all answer, I do believe that finding our purpose is essential for living a fulfilling life, especially as we get older. Epictetus, wise as ever, said, "First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do." In other words, figure out what matters to you, what you're passionate about, and then go after it with everything you've got. Your purpose doesn't have to be something grand or world-changing. It could be as simple as being a loving parent, a supportive friend, or a dedicated artist. The key is to find something that lights you up, that gives you a sense of meaning, and that makes you feel truly alive. It might take some soul-searching, some trial and error, but it's never too late to discover your passion and pursue it with all your heart. Self-compassion, truth number 12 for embracing life after 50. We're often our own harshest critics. We judge ourselves for our mistakes, our shortcomings, and our perceived failures. But self-compassion is crucial, especially as we navigate the ups and downs of life after 50. I remember reading a story about a woman named Maya who, after going through a difficult divorce, decided to start practicing self-care. She started meditating, journaling, and spending time in nature. She learned to be kind to herself, to forgive herself for past mistakes, and to embrace her imperfections. It wasn't about ignoring her problems, it was about treating herself with the same kindness and understanding that she would offer a close friend. Self-compassion is about recognizing that we're all works in progress, that we're all doing the best we can with what we have, and that it's okay to not be perfect. It's about silencing that inner critic and treating ourselves with the same love and respect that we deserve. Thanks for watching. I hope you found these 12 truths about being over 50, 60, 70, 80, even inspiring and helpful, and have your wheels turning. It's never too late to embrace change, prioritize your well-being, and live a life filled with purpose and meaning. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more amazing content. And here's a question for you. What's one piece of wisdom you've learned as you've gotten older? I'm interested to know what wisdom I probably need to know too. Let me know in the comments below. See you in the next one. Peace.